All right, let's get in here and see if we can even figure out how to turn this on. I'm really fortunate because my partner, she's a health fanatic. I say fanatic. She exercises, eats healthy. That's a fanatic. Anyway, but she's got this weight equipment. She's always bugging me to use it. I prefer sitting on the couch watching someone else use it. But today I'm gonna use it if I can figure out how you turn it on. I know there's a switch over here. So there it is. Yeah, here goes. I'm gonna get on it. Right. So far, this ain't too bad. Yeah, there it goes. All right, let's get a little quicker than that. That's not too bad for an old man. I'll be all right. I'm supposed to put this clip on, but I thought I'd leave it off. That way, if I go down, it'll make for good video content. All right, I'm at, my speed's 2.7. My incline is 0, which is good. And so far, I've burnt 1 calorie. I won't lie, I didn't bring any water because I'm assuming this ain't gonna last for very long. But the important thing is I got up off the couch, I'm on this silly thing, and now if I can get my ADHD brain, which I'm just assuming, to go along with it, maybe I can get to where I obsess on it. And if I obsess on it, by this time next year, I'll be healthy or dead. Another one of my goals for the year is I've got all kinds of equipment. I started by, I got a boy that's 16 now, but when he was little, I was hoping he would get into instruments and enjoy them. So I bought all kinds of instruments, hoping he'd get into them. Well, he had no interest in them. So I've got all these instruments laying around. And then I thought, well, he's always on his computer. Maybe if I can't get him involved in the instrument aspect of music, maybe I can get him involved in recording. So I started buying recording equipment and the paraphernalia that come along with that. So I've got a room full of recording equipment, room full of instruments. I sang in a band when I was young for a couple years, just for fun thing. Wasn't great at it, but it was fun. I could never sit down and concentrate enough to pick up an instrument and learn it. When pandemic hit, I thought it was the end of the world, and I thought, well, Lord, I'm gonna die never having played an instrument. So I picked up a guitar, and I started trying to learn it. I've been trying to learn it for about 4.5, 5 years now. I can play a couple songs, but I ain't learn it. I'm not a naturally talented person, I guess. But I can play a couple songs. I don't play for others, but I play for my own enjoyment. And I get a lot of satisfaction out of sitting on the couch playing it. Probably to the horror of my family. So one of my resolutions, or not really even resolutions because it's been in my head a long time, I just use the beginning of the year as a point to start, I guess. But I want to learn to use some of this equipment. My partner, like I said, she exercises a lot, and I shot a couple little walk through woods videos for her and stuff, but I really want to understand how it works. AI's taken everything over. AI's taken everything over, and I thought I better learn it now before it's completely not worth anything. And as I learn, I'll be looking at the AI stuff, and maybe I can get in tune with it. Maybe I can continue doing a little bit of something. I'm making these videos not so much because I want to post them online and, you know, try to get a big channel and a big following, but I'm mainly making them so I can look at my progress. And maybe if I do make videos out of them, maybe it'll interest me enough that I can see this through. Man, it's hard to exercise. It's hard to get up every day and want to do it. You know, I go some days. Other days I don't want to get off the couch. That's, you know, that's just how it is. I worked at a place for 20 years, well, over 20 years, and that ended in June. I'm glad. Not because it was a horrible place, but because, man, I was tired, and I'm still tired. I've been off. I'm planning on at least taking another 6 months off before I go back to work someplace. Man, life's short, and I'm missing it. You know, most of my kids grew up without me because I was always at work. I got one left here that's 16 that had been grown up without me, but I'm at least going to get a year or two in with him before he's old enough that he doesn't want to hang out with Dad no more. So I'm going to try to stretch another 6 years or 6 months out of it. I got an old Honda chopper I'm going to try to get cleaned up and fixed up and sell. Got an old flatbed truck I bought. I'm going to try to put it together and sell. I'm going to see if I can start buying stuff, maybe flipping it. I don't know if that'll work out. It's another one of the things where you got to stick to it. And I don't know, I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but I'm pretty sure I'm a candidate because everything I see on it, that's what I go through daily. So I've got to learn to make a list of things that I got to stick to, and I'm going to see if I can do this without returning to work. I don't want to burn up all my nest of retirement, but if I can come up with something that for the next 2 or 3 years, I can just maintain my life. I have a simple life. I don't have extravagant things. I got some cool toys that I worked hard for them, and man, I'm just going to see if I can stretch it out and stay home a little bit. If I have to go back to work, it's not going to be at a job that requires a level of my life that the last one had. It'll be something simpler, I hope. All right, I'm going to walk a little bit. .5. Well, I've been on a silly thing for 6 minutes so far. If you haven't noticed, I don't even have exercise clothes. If I stick to this a week, I'll go out and I'll get me a couple pair of sweats or something. So for the next week, I might be on here in jeans, I might be here on pajamas. If I didn't have cameras going, I'd probably just be on here in my boxers. But I wouldn't want to do that to you folks. We're at 7 minutes, 20 seconds. I'm gonna shoot for 10 minutes. I know that ain't much, but it's 10 minutes.
Old man bone, but I got something for you. Sweat dripping, floor slick, tiny plates, big aura. All pain, long nights, clock ticking, hear it count. 59 and climbing, load heavy, I still mount. I'm an old man coming back, you better back off. Better watch your step, got this fire in my chest, won't fade, won't rest. I'm an old man coming back. If you know what's best, don't test, don't test. Knees creak, bar shakes, breath burning in my lungs. Every rep a little prayer, every set another rung. That damn dog in my path, shoelaces strips my feet, but his tail keeps on wagging. Love that fool keeps me sweet. Motherfucker, I got this, talk slick and walk it out. Pow, pow, pow in my heartbeat, gotta win somehow, no doubt. No. drive, stay alive. Old does not mean done. Old motherfucker standing tall, I'm not the one you want. I'm an old man coming back, you better back off. Better watch your step, got this fire in my chest. Won't fade, won't rest. I'm an old man coming back. If you know what's best, don't test, don't test.
That's it right there, 10 minutes. It says I burned 35 calories. That means I can go in there and I can lick a Twinkie. But I don't know why it wasn't too bad. I broke a little bit of a sweat just from walking. Whew. And I'm out of air. But you gotta start somewhere. You know, I can't tell you if I'll stick with it or not. But I started today. I'm gonna take about a 15-minute break. I'm gonna go lift weights for 10 or 15 minutes, probably about the same, you know, momentum I had on this thing. And but at least I got up off the couch and I'm trying today. All right, later.